Good morning. Welcome to this 15-minute half stretching, morning wake up, half guided meditation. You really don't need anything special for this practice, just a little bit of room to move. You could still technically be in bed if that's what works best for you. We'll be doing a little bit of lunging today during the stretching part. So props, I'm a big fan of using what you have. So if you don't have yoga blocks, you might grab a Tupperware container full of tape or two books. These are just going to go underneath your hands to provide a little extra help reaching the ground. You'll see what I mean when we get there. If you don't have anything like this, it's really okay. And then I'll be sitting on a pillow for the meditation portion. So you're welcome to lay down, lean back against a wall, sit up nice and tall, sitting on something or not. Lots of options. And if you like to listen to some music just to like create a little bit of a floating through space vibe, I linked a playlist down below. So we're going to go ahead and get started on all fours on your yoga mat or the space that you have to move with some cat and cow. So I'm going to be on all fours here. This is tabletop position. You can move all of your assorted props out of the way for now. Shoulders are over the wrists, hips are over the knees. Spread your fingers really wide. And for an entire minute here, we're going to do some cat and cow. So start by dropping the belly, lifting the chin, breathe in, take a minute here to move around a little bit. Maybe you're feeling some pops through the hips, maybe a little bit of straining through the spine. It's okay. Breathe in once. And as you exhale, find cat pose, rounding and curling your spine. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Feel that stretch through the upper back. Again here, a little movement, forward to back, side to side. With the remaining 45 seconds here, we'll flow, matching breath to movement, breathing in, finding cow pose. Breathing out for cat. Move at your own pace, keeping your breath full and steady. Keep going, keep breathing. I open and close the jaw, squinch the eyes, scrunching up the face, letting tension go. 2 more rounds of this on your own. Good. When you're all done, find stillness and tabletop. We'll make our way to downward facing dog. Walk your hands forward, at least a handprint, keeping the fingers really wide. Tuck your toes, take a breath in. And as you exhale, lift your hips up to the sky. If you've been here before, maybe you're comfortable in this shape, start to pedal out through the legs. If this is a lot for you, there's an invitation to come down into amoeba pose instead, where you lay your head on the ground and arms go back behind you. There is no reason to push yourself into downward dog this early if it's uncomfortable. We're just here to stretch out through the backs of the legs. Let's continue breathing. Maybe stretching through the calves, the Achilles, the bottoms of the feet. Keep your fingers spread wide, pushing the earth away. Take a big breath in, reach your tailbone up to the sky. And as you exhale, gently press your chest back towards your legs. Let's do 2 more like that. Big breath in here, lengthening through the backs of the legs. As you exhale, pressing the heart towards the knees. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. Gently lower to your knees. Back in tabletop here. This is where we're going to move a little bit through some kneeling lunges for the rest of our time in the stretching part. So we're going to take a second to get set up. This can be uncomfortable for a lot of us. If you have a yoga mat or maybe you're on a blanket on the ground, you might double fold it underneath you just for a little more cushion for the knee. Whatever you want. I'm going to move my makeshift props onto either side of my mat. And we're just going to step the left foot forward. You can take as many steps as you need to get there so you're in this little like crouch position. Walk your hands up your left thigh so you're standing up nice and tall. And as you breathe in, reach your right arm up to the sky. Hold and breathe here. Now push both of your feet down into the ground. Your toes can either be tucked or flat onto the earth. Push both feet into the ground. Imagine you could hug your feet towards each other and scrunch up your mat between you. Start to feel that engagement through the pelvic floor, through the front of the right hip. Take a breath in here. And as you exhale, gently bend towards your left. So bending towards the left leg, opening along the right side body. Squeeze your right glutes. Notice that opening across the front of the right hip. Breathe in. And as you exhale, release, come back to center. Bring your hands back down to the earth in front of you or maybe onto either of your props if that's a little helpful. And for the next 30 seconds or so, I invite you just to find a little movement between a slightly deeper lunge forward and then coming back and straightening through the left leg. Any amount, you might pop your toes up. There's no wrong way to do this. This is just a little bit of opening for the back hip, the right hip, and then the back of the left leg. Continue to breathe. Notice how it feels as you lunge forward to draw your heart forward, maybe up, maybe lifting the chin a little bit like cow pose. And as you exhale and straighten the left leg, what does it feel like to tuck the chin down towards the chest? What sensations do you notice through the low back, through the left hamstring? 2 more rounds of this, nice and easy, continuing to breathe. Nice job. Finish up your last round. When you're all done, we'll meet back in a static tabletop, bringing the left foot back to meet the right. And then we'll just step the right foot forward. I'm going to turn around so you can still see me. We're gently stepping the right foot forward. Again, maybe hands are on the props if that helped you. Walk the hands up the right leg this time so you're in a kneeling shape, shoulders over hips, ankle under knee, toes however feels best. Set up your foundation here nice and strong, pushing down, drawing energy up through the pelvic floor, through the core. You can keep your right hand on your right thigh. Inhale, left arm to the sky. As you exhale, gentle bend to the right, firming the left glute this time to support you here, to allow some opening across the front of the left hip. Can you relax your left shoulder, relax your face, breathe in. As you breathe out, gently come back to center, heading back down towards the ground, grabbing your props if that was helpful. And then again here, 30 seconds to, as you inhale, you're coming forward, opening through the heart, reaching the chin up as much as feels good. And as you exhale, straightening through the right leg, again, as much as feels good. Maybe you keep your toes up, moving foot side to side. We're just checking in with the low back, the hamstrings, the hips. Keep breathing. Good. Take one more full, slow round of these 2 shapes all on your own. And when you're all done, we'll return to a tabletop. Nice and easy. Right foot comes back to meet the left. And now start to transition into whatever shape will feel best. Spend a little bit of time in meditation. You can lean against a wall. You can lay all the way down. I'll be restarting my timer and then sitting on a pillow, my legs sort of loosely crossed. And there's no wrong way to do this. When you've found a shape where you feel like you can let yourself sink down and soften, maybe you close your eyes, maybe just soften your gaze somewhere in front of you that minimizes visual distractions. Start to notice your breath here. Noticing any tension in the face, the shoulders, around the heart. Letting your hips and your legs rest heavier down towards the ground. Observing if the breath seems shallow or deep. Maybe it feels really big and expansive through the body. Maybe it feels smaller or more localized. And for our practice today, we'll practice a breathing technique called box breath or square breath. It's a breath that has 4 parts. Each part is equal in length. This is a really great grounding and calming breath. So you'll inhale for the count of 3. Hold your inhale at the top for the count of 3, softening the body and the throat. Then we'll exhale for the count of 3. And then hold at the bottom of the exhale for the count of 3, like we're drawing the edges of a square or a box. So gently exhale all your air here. Breathe in, 2, 3. Hold, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3. Hold, 2, 3. Inhale, 2, 3. Hold and soften, 2, 3. Breathe out, 2, 3. Hold, 2, 3. Keep going on your own. At the end of your next round, return your breath to normal. Just noticing anything that may have shifted or changed. Letting the breath come nice and easy. Maybe allowing it to be a little more full. Can you relax your body even more, allowing the breath to flow more freely through your body? We'll try again, engaging box breath one more time. This time I'll count to 4, lengthening the breath a bit. If that's not working for you, you can go back to 3. Maybe you'll even try one more to the count of 5, but take an easy exhale here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Again, breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, relax, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. On your own this time. Nice job. Keep going. Invitation to try for 5 counts here, just a couple more rounds, keeping the body soft as you hold. Finish up one more full round on your own, then let your breathing return to normal. Letting the breath come and go nice and easy, noticing the way it feels to breathe in, filling the body with air, and inviting a sense of releasing and settling as you exhale. Observing again any shifts or changes that that last round of box breath had on the way your body feels or the quality of your attention. And when you're ready, you can lift your gaze or open your eyes. That's the end of our practice today. Thanks so much for being here. Box breath is a really excellent tool. It's there for you anytime you're starting to feel a little stress, a little pressure. Even just a couple rounds of that breath can help really bring you back to yourself. So I hope that this practice was supportive, felt good to you. Take really good care, and I'll talk to you again soon. Thank you. Bye.